How the hell does this thing work, though? I mean, do you have to funnel in each thing?
We're about to find out.
I mean, is my annoyance just completely visible?
Yes.
What the?
Okay.
BarSys strikes again.
That's a nice box.
It is a nice box. Okay, if you couldn't tell, we are going to be reviewing the new BarSys equipment. Last time we reviewed something from BarSys, we didn't have a lot of nice things to say about it. I'm hoping that we have more nice things to say about this. This is the first time that we're unboxing it, so I have not used it. I haven't done anything. It's just been on our shelf for a couple of weeks now. And we are going to unbox it, use it for the first time, and see how easy it is to use.
If weeks are months, then yes.
Was it months, really?
It's been months, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hey-oh. Oh, yeah, that's
Crazy. That's easy unboxing. Kind of like that. No idea what that is.
It looks like a hopper or a bicycle seat. A very uncomfortable bicycle seat.
Well, it would be too, because your balls would go in there if you used it as a bicycle seat. I'm having trouble like gripping it. It was kind of difficult to get off. Well, that's weird. They just put the cord and then the thing to plug it in, like just in a random part of the box, which you could actually miss that if you were not paying attention. So if you bought this, I hope you didn't miss it. If you're going to buy it, don't miss it.
It's a tiny little electrical thing. This is like USB powered?
Yeah, USB-C. I just wonder if we have to, I guess we'll just plug it in, and I don't, like, does something that needs to charge or just need to be plugged in?
I don't know.
What does this say? It says, please remove before using. Well, that was easy. I can't tell if I hate this packaging or if I love it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Simple, but not at the same time. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so USB-C cable, funnel. Wait a minute, are we missing something? A wireless mixer sold separately. If you have to buy the wireless mixer sold separately to use this thing, it's gonna get a bad review right now, I'm telling you right now. So,
I think that mixer is the little blender.
it is, it looks like a blender, yeah.
Yeah, that they had from before.
As long as you don't need to use it. If I can just put like a regular glass here. Dispensing spout here. Okay, glass tray, that's this. All right, placement. Choose a flat, stable surface.
Check.
Power it up with a USB-C. Pretty simple.
Yeah, I'm just old fashioned, but whenever something's powered by like a USB-C, it feels rinky-dink.
It feels rinky-dink?
If it doesn't have
when
like
it's powered by a USB-C?
Yeah, if it doesn't have like a proper power brick with the actual cord, with that little like.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta say that like things that are powered by USB-C are a lot more convenient because everyone has tons of USB-C cables lying around now. USB-C has become the standard for everything. So, you know, you can power it up by anything. If you lose the cable or you lose, you know, you can just get a USB-C and an Apple charger or like any type of USB-C like plug and then just like plug it in. So convenient. Oh, download the BarSys app. Do you have to funnel in each thing?
I think so. Which just makes it seem more complicated, unnecessary.
Like, why would I do this other than just making a drink in a tin? This is, okay, let's see how this works, okay. Cracked ice, margarita glass, lemon twist recipe. White rum, 2 ounces, and lime juice, 1 ounce. Sugar, 2 teaspoons. Wait a minute, why does it say buy with Instacart?
Oh, probably so they can get a little commission.
Oh, now I have to connect the BarSys. Okay, so we're connecting the BarSys to the app. Connected, cool, craft this. Invalid data, quantity cannot be set at 0. Oh, it asks you how much quantity you want of each one? But where? No ingredients available. Oh my God, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go to classics. Sapphire Negroni, let's craft that. Ice, 1 by 1 inch cubes. Well, we've got circle, so we'll just use that. Old fashioned glass orange twist, craft it. But it keeps on saying like, okay, so there's nowhere in this app where you can, like that I can find where you type in an like amount of how many drinks you want to make.
Okay.
But when you hit craft, it says invalid data, quantity cannot be set to 0. But I don't, like, unless I'm missing something, I don't see where you put in the invalid data, quantity cannot be set as 0.
What happens in the slider?
It says, you press the slider, and it says no ingredients are available. Please add ingredients on the station screen to use them here.
So let's add some ingredients.
What's the station? Let's go to the control center. Station cleaning.
Station flush.
Search, explore, create. on the stations screen.
Maybe we have to add the ingredients.
Station, oh, here we go. There's station. So station A.
So we gotta fill it with the ingredients, I guess, before.
Station B, station C, other. Okay, but how, okay, where do you do that? So funnel goes in.
You have to, like this.
Oh, so you like, oh, that's. I mean, do I even bother making a drink? Like, seriously, we're gonna waste a bunch of stuff and put it in here?
It seems...
It seems like a total waste, dude. I just feel like this is completely passé. Why would I want to put a whole bunch of stuff in here so that I could just have a Negroni at a touch of a button? Is that what it is? Like you just fill it all up, and then instead of having to gather the bottles off your bar cart and shake it or stir it or whatever, you just have it made for you?
Maybe it's like if you want to make many in a row, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand the point of this machine, but let's
I mean, it just seems like it makes things overly complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yes, like, I guess the only draw to this machine is that you get to make a bunch of them. So you can put a whole bunch of stuff and make one drink.
Yeah.
Or like make 2 drinks, or 2 3-ingredient drinks is basically what you can make at any given time. Or you can make 1 6-ingredient drink, I guess.
Yeah.
If you really want to just drink that one drink. We've got to tell it what so we need Bombay Sapphire Gin. Obviously we're gonna need Campari. So we need sweet vermouth, Martini and Rossi bitter, but we're just gonna use Campari, I guess.
Which gin do you want?
Don't we have Sapphire? Don't we have Bombay Sapphire somewhere there?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
I mean, I don't want to pour a whole bunch of booze into this thing.
No, we shouldn't need to put much more than...
A couple ounces? We do have Bombay Sapphire somewhere. No, we do. It's just a matter of like probably getting the... Let's get this guy in. Yeah, it's right there. It's in the back. Should we use just some other aperitivo? Maybe we should just use another aperitivo than Campari, just to make it like... Oh, here, you know what? We'll use this aperitivo. We haven't given this stuff much play at all. It's a new one, Amante 1530 or whatever, 1530, yeah. Amante. I don't know that I would recommend this thing already. It just seems overly complicated. I'd rather just mix a drink. I'm telling you right now, I don't think that this thing chills. I don't think that this chills anything either. So
No.
It is going to mix a drink. You have to buy the separate mixer.
Yeah.
To blend something up with ice, or you have to pour it over ice.
Or you have to shake it after it comes out.
Right, because like if you make like, let's say a mojito, which is kind of impossible like to make a good mojito with this, what'll happen is that you have to do it into a shaker. So all it's doing is measuring the ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so let's go to our station screen here. Station A will be sweet vermouth. It asks for 1 cup.
What?
I'll put 4 ounces of each thing in here.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna clean this thing in between because we're making one cocktail anyway. I gotta say, the sound of it funneling in is kind of satisfying though. Kind of like that.
Do you rinse the funnel every time, or is that like not super?
Yeah, I mean, you should rinse the funnel every time. Like, really, honestly, if I don't want to get like stuff in the, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I guess I am doing it. But if you don't want to like mix it up, then yeah, you have to rinse the funnel every time. I mean, it's kind of a slick looking piece of equipment, you know? They really pared it down and made it very...
Scaled it up, but yeah.
No, yeah, they scaled it up from, that's not what I was talking about though. I just mean that like the operations are not like super complicated. It's pretty easy to use, useful right out of the box. I think a lot of people are gonna be talking some smack that I said it's easy to use when I was just like troubling over everything and they're just confounded by half of the things that you have to do. Once you set it up, it's easy to use. It's a 1-button thing. It looks very modern. Those are some of the pluses. It's not a practical machine.
Yeah.
In any way though. This is not practical. It starts at 8 ounces, so I'm just gonna say that I did 8 ounces in there. There goes our ice, put it on the mixer.
All the ingredients are in?
All the ingredients are in. Gotta load it up with my Bombay. Okay, create, craft, and then it will tell you like, place the glass, okay? We're doing it now.
Yeah, it's green, oh.
1 ounce.
Hey.
Oh, it really comes out fast. Dude. Don't do it over the ice. Wait a minute. Did it do the vermouth? Add a few additional ingredients are required to complete your drink. Please remove the glass and press continue.
Why?
Next. Pouring complete. Martini 5.0 splash. Add above ingredients.
Huh?
It didn't do the bitter aperitivo.
Yeah, why?
Because I guess I didn't, maybe it detected that I didn't have
Enough?
Martini and Rossi or something like. Let's try again. Let's just try from the create button and not like okay, that was weird. Create, should I just make it right on top of this cocktail or should I like?
But what did it say? It said something you needed to do something outside of it? So?
Yeah, like I needed to add the Martini and Rossi.
But why Martini and Rossi? Like, weren't you making a Negroni?
Because that was what that particular recipe, the Sapphire Negroni, called for. But here, I'll just pour this and try again.
Maybe it wasn't enough sweet vermouth. No, there's 2 ounces of everything.
No, there
right?
is.
4 ounces.
There's enough. Save. Negroni, save. Please select, I added a custom recipe. I did not mean to save it, but I guess I just did. Doesn't matter, I'll never be using this again.
Okay.
Well, it does it with such force that like,
Yeah.
it's kind of aerating it, dude, a little bit as it goes, which some people might like.
Was that 3 ingredients?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. But now it's not chilled. It's like now you gotta like stir it anyway. Stirring it with some tweezers too. So you still have to do some work. It's not like fully hands off. Ooh, lukewarm Negroni, my favorite. I'm gonna say that it's not my favorite machine. I don't know if I'm gonna really want to give this much of a.
What problem does it solve? That's my question.
It's trying to solve the problem
Of measuring.
Well, it's trying to solve the problem. I don't think that I think the measuring is secondary to what this problem actually is supposed to solve. It's trying to solve the problem of having cocktails at your fingertips.
Right.
That's what it's trying to do.
But you're very limited because you can only hold 6 ingredients and it can only hold so much quantity. And you got to measure to pour into the machine anyway.
And you have to stir it after it's been poured.
You got to stir
anyway
it or
as well.
shake it
or shake
whatever.
it anyway.
Or blend it. Yeah.
Right. So it's not actually it's a one touch measuring. You don't have to measure. You don't need a jigger. You can buy this several $100 piece of equipment to measure for you. Basically, it is. You know what it is? It's a glorified scale.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a very pretty looking scale. To me, it's crazy to me that there's a market for this.
Yeah. Question is there a market for this?
Because how else would they have been able to manufacture this piece of equipment?
Yeah. How much do you think it cost?
$340. That's my guess.
All right. Well, so the full retail is $475.
Jesus Christ.
It's at $333.99 on Amazon.
I don't know who's going to buy this because people complain about Pebble Ice machines being like $350, and that is down from like $560 when they first came out, or like close to $600 when they first came out. So I don't know who's going to go to the store and be like, $460? What a steal! I'm going to buy that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I need to say much more in this video other than that, like, this is a clunky piece of equipment. It is a glorified scale. You could literally just have a scale and do things by weight if you really wanted to. It doesn't really solve the problem of having one-touch cocktails because you have to stir or shake anyway.
Yeah.
And it's horrendously expensive. At best, this is a talking point on you have it on your bar cart. People come over and they're like,
that?
oh, what is that? And then you're like, oh, it's like my automatic cocktail weighing machine. And they're like, oh, can I see it work? And then you just have that conversation with all of your friends until they've done it one time. And then they're like, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, let me taste the drink that came out of it. I mean, it's a little warm, but okay. And do you use it often? No, just when you come over and we talk about it.
And I feel like they could, I mean, not USB-C powered, obviously, but I feel like there could be a refrigerant element in there to cool liquid down.
I think we should name this video, Pretentious Bartender Shits All Over Sensible Product or something like that.
And it's like, you can have 6 different spirits, which is, I mean, it's a little bit, but it feels like you have very limited to what you can make. Plus, if you want anything with citrus, either you have to have citrus just sitting in there going bad.
Well, not only that, but
you have to measure
the acid from the citrus is going to eat away at the plastic over time.
Or you're going to have to break out your little measuring jigger anyway to measure the citrus to put it in the thing before you mix it or shake it. I don't understand what this does. It just does nothing.
Weighs cocktail. It's a very expensive scale.
Yeah.
It weighs cocktails basically, and it pours out the amount, and it has a little light.
How accurate is it?
And it's powered by USB-C cable.
How accurate is it?
I mean, you want
Let's put a jigger and see.
to, ready?
Yeah. Oh, you probably need, something needs to be on the, put the glass on the scale.
Oh, you don't, oh yeah. Oh, you mean like hold it up and then put the glass here?
Do like an Indiana Jones here.
So that it's like, yeah, so that it's reading the, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Comes out with such force though.
Huh. Is it, that's the end of it? Why is it still going? I think we used up all the sweet vermouth in the machine. Ooh, got angry.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
I was angry because we've been shitting all over it, but dude, it's
how-
not accurate at all.
How much is that? Yeah.
Well, not only that, but also part of it spilled because you know, honestly, I guess it has different spouts for the different ones. It's not one spout. It's a different spout for each one of the stations. So it's 5 different spouts. So I thought it was coming out of the big one in the middle, but it really came out of the side. So it got on my hands and it got over here.
Yeah.
And it poured, bro. It poured 2 ounces of sweet vermouth.
When it's supposed to be 1?
Yeah. It poured 2 ounces of sweet vermouth for sure. Like I just jigger poured it. That's 2 ounces.
Let's do it one more time
Hold on, let me clean this.
and give it a benefit of the doubt, but let's do the gin this time. Maybe we should fill more in the thing so it doesn't go all crazy.
Are you afraid that it's gonna go crazy?
No, you went like,
I know, it went all
like-
crazy. It went all fucking, it went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. You know what else is crazy? Like, this thing is like whatever matte thing is like, it got stained now
yeah,
by the thing. Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing gin now?
yeah, or whatever. It can be whatever, I guess.
You know, fucking pour some. Oh my God, it disconnected the BarSys. And like, this thing is so problematic. It disconnects like randomly. We just made one and it disconnected for no reason. All right, cool. Got it. I don't want a free mixer. I just want to fucking do 1 ounce of gin.
Whoa. I mean, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that that's more than 1 ounce.
It's more than 2.5 ounces. It was like 3 ounces.
So what's going on here? It can't do 1 ounce?
Why would you have an option for 1 ounce if it couldn't do 1 ounce?
I don't know. Are we? Okay, pour that back in and let's try 2 ounces and see what does it just like 5 ounces then? What's
I'm gonna need a glass, dude.
Yeah, I guess you could just put a fresh glass.
Yeah, I'm going to put a fresh glass because this is trash. Ready?
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna do
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Maybe the scale tripped it up, that it's like, oh, this weighed this much or whatever.
I was trying not to touch anything.
Yeah. No, that the glass was. It looks like.
That looks more like it. Closer to 2.5, but much more accurate. Do you think it was my hand being in there that like?
No, maybe that the glass had a bunch of liquid and ice in it that tripped it up. I don't know.
Oh, because of the weight of the glass,
Yeah.
you think? Yeah, maybe.
But still, if you want 2 ounces and it gets you 2.5, that's not.
It's close. It was like 2.25, really. It's not accurate at all. It's not accurate. If it's 1 hair over 2 ounces, it's not accurate. It's not a 2 ounce port. So it is like, you know, inaccurate. But the thing about this machine is that, okay, so it poured one thing. Maybe we were tripping it out or something, and that's why it did that. But it poured one thing at like almost 3 ounces, and then it poured another one, give or take 2 ounces. You don't know how inaccurate it is. Like if you knew that it was always a 1/4 ounce inaccurate, you could like redo the recipes, you know, to work with that. But the thing is that it's inaccurate twice in very different ways. So it's like you don't really know what's happening. That being said, maybe we, you know, confused the machine.
Let's do it again. 1 ounce.
Clean glass.
Clean
again.
glass. Clean empty glass.
Clean empty glass.
1 ounce. Is there enough gin in there?
Customize. We'll just do the aperitivo since we didn't use that. 1 ounce.
Okay, that's
Okay, that's it's much better. I think maybe our hand did something. Yeah, right on the money.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so in certain circumstances, it is accurate. I don't know. I don't know if the accuracy is really a thing that we really got to worry about. I think maybe putting our hand in here with all of the ice and stuff or whatever, it was like confusing it. The question is like, will it do the same thing if it has ice in it though? Because ice is going to add weight
Yeah,
to the glass. Do we have to try that now
maybe.
too?
Yeah, but
Oh my God. The never-ending test.
But like, does it have like a base thing? It's like, oh, glass weighs this much. Yeah, that's
Okay.
So I don't know.
I do not like how messy this thing gets,
Yeah.
honestly. It's like between drinks, it gets really messy. If you have ice, if you have a ball of ice in there, it goes everywhere. If you had other ice in there, I'm sure it wouldn't go everywhere, but still, it accurately did an ounce.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that was a fluke. I mean, we all saw it mess up, but maybe that was a fluke. Final thoughts. The BarSys 360 is a glorified scale, much like the coaster that they did, but the coaster is a lot less expensive. It comes in at $460, which is completely insane. I would never buy this or use it for any reason. I'd much rather just craft my own drink. Because the thing is that even if it's like a one-stop shop where you go to the app and make you a drink, the only thing that is good about that, it's not even a single button. It's literally you have to do all of the things.
Yeah.
Or it's a single button if you have all of your custom recipes in here or if you do one of their recipes. But it's messy. It does not do a very good job. It's really clunky and it's too complicated. Like, I don't want to go through all of those steps. That is more work than just making a drink on your own.
Yeah, and this was a booze-only cocktail. Can you imagine?
Yeah. So for those of you that are gonna like hate on this review and say like, oh, you're just a pretentious bartender, maybe so. Go out and waste your money on this if you want to. I don't care.